In this question, it is given this block is not sliding with respect to the sloping surface of the wedge, and wedge is accelerating in the rightward direction. So it will be better to analyze the block from wedge frame of reference or non-inertial frame of reference. Let us make the free body diagram of the block. As we are considering the block from non-inertial frame of reference, we need to consider the pseudo force, and pseudo force is opposite to the acceleration of the frame of reference. This is the direction of the pseudo force, and magnitude of this should be equal to mass multiplied by acceleration. So this is our pseudo force, and here in this case it will be better to analyze the forces parallel to the inclined surface and perpendicular to the inclined surface. So this is the component of the pseudo force parallel to the inclined surface, ma cos alpha, and perpendicular to the inclined surface, ma sin alpha. Component of the weight perpendicular to the incline, mg cos alpha, and this is mg sin alpha. This is the normal reaction. This is the friction force which is opposing the sliding tendency of the block, which is in downward direction. So this is our friction force, which is static in nature. Now we can write this normal reaction. The magnitude of the normal reaction should be equal to mg cos alpha minus ma sin alpha. Now we can write small f because this is not sliding. Upward force will be balanced by the downward force. So we can write small f equal to mg sin alpha plus ma cos alpha. Now we can take common small m. We can take small m as common. So here we can write small f equal to mg sin alpha plus a cos alpha. So this is the value of friction force. Now let us calculate the limiting friction force, that is maximum possible value of the friction force. This value is equal to mu multiplied by n. N is equal to mg cos alpha minus ma sin alpha. Here again we can take small s common. So this value is mu multiplied by m g cos alpha minus a sin alpha. This block is not sliding. It means this friction force, real friction force, should be less than or equal to maximum possible friction force. That means F should be less than or equal to F max. And we know F equal to this value, mg sin alpha plus a cos alpha, and F max equal to mu mg cos alpha minus a sin alpha. Here small m and small m will get cancelled. Now we can get the value of mu. So here we can write mu is equal to g sin alpha plus a cos alpha overall divided by g cos alpha minus a sin alpha. So let us write the value of mu, right? This is the value of mu. And here we can take cos alpha as common because we are given the value of tan alpha. So if we take cos alpha, here will be g tan alpha, and in denominator we will have here a tan alpha. So this is the final calculation. Now we can put the value of tan alpha, which is 1 by 5, and g we are considering 10 meter per second square, and a is equal to 2 meter per second square. So after substituting the value, we will get this value as 20 divided by 48. This is again we can write 5 by 12. It means we can observe option number 2 is the correct option.